I am only a kid, and you included me by Krishna's mercy. Tam padmavaktram daityendraha kadachit strivritah khalaha balam gurugrihayatam dadarsha swayate kshanam grihitva tu kare putram pattika ya sushobhana Murdhni chakrankita patti Krishna namankita darat. Quote, one time that wicked king of the Daityas saw his son of lotus-like face and beautiful eyes, surrounded by women, having returned from the home of the guru. In his hand, that boy was holding a slate which had the mark of a chakra at the top and the name of Krishna, written with great adoration. Narasimha Purana, 41:35-36. Perhaps the memories have faded over the years. We adapt to new circumstances rather quickly. We might have spent an entire year working alongside someone, speaking to them every morning, in casual conversation, reviewing what occurred over the weekend. We went through so many trials and tribulations, but one day there is separation. We no longer work together. The memories are so distant that we might later forget about that person. It is like the experience never occurred. We can see a similar change from childhood. Do we really remember what it was like to be a kid? The adults were larger than life. Today, we have advanced past the age our parents were when we were children. We don't feel larger than life. We are still figuring things out. We still have worries, concerns, troubles, and fears. Perhaps to the children it seems like we have it together, as that is the basis for our authority. In this regard, it might be easy to forget what the child experiences, in particular their boundless enthusiasm and how it has to be tempered. This is simply the way of nature. The child is eager to sit behind the wheel of the automobile, for instance. The father must step in. You see, dear child, you are too young to drive. You will have to wait. A child hears a program on the radio and wants to call in. They want to ask a question of the host. As soon as they get through, the call screener intervenes. You see, dear child, you are too young to be on the radio. In the modern age, there is the advanced method of communication facilitated by the smartphone. Rather than speak with someone directly, you can exchange messages. You don't even have to write words. There are images that convey different emotions. A conversation can take place consisting entirely of these images. Alas, the child suffers a restriction. When they try to take the device and write a message, you, as the father on the other end, say, "You see, dear child, you are too young to be sending messages." The child keeps trying, and one day you do respond. It is a short message to signal when you will be arriving home from work. The child is thrilled. They can't believe they received a response. They say to you, "I am a kid, and you messaged me. Thank you so much." At the end is the prayer emoji. Smart kid, you think? As it is a matter of maturity, the restrictions make sense. In the realm of spiritual life, the child might not be allowed near the altar in the home. There is fire involved, after all. The father and mother light incense sticks and wave them in a reverential manner. There is a corresponding object of worship who has kindly agreed to appear in the form of a picture, a statue, or a sculpture. Sometimes there is a pebble or a stone which accepts the worship. God is there on the altar, and the people qualified are offering the worship. There may be restrictions for the child based on practical grounds in the system of formal worship, but the connection has no boundaries or limitation. God is universally available. He is universally present. We can compare to a giant fire like the sun and how the sparks of that fire go everywhere. We know that there is a sun based on sunshine. We know that there is God based on the presence of life, as He is the very essence of life. Ek desh sthitasya agnir Jyotsna vistarini yatha parasya brahmanah shaktis tathedam akhilam jagat. Quote, everything that is manifested within this cosmic world is but the energy of the Supreme Lord. As fire emanating from one place diffuses its illumination and heat all around, so the Lord, although situated in one place in the spiritual world, manifests his different energies everywhere. Indeed, the whole cosmic creation is composed of different manifestations of his energy. Vishnu Purana 122:52. From Narasimha Purana we have the image of a 5-year-old child returning home from school, appearing before his father holding a slate. The slate is not blank, a chakra is at the top, and there is also the name of Krishna, written in a beautiful way. These are decorations, ankita, and the mood is reverential, adoration. Some might say the child is worshipping. No one instructed him to follow this path. There is no book that he necessarily consulted advising him to draw the symbols at a specific time and place in order to receive personal benefits. Rather, everything was spontaneous and natural. The child simply could not know better. He was not interested in the temporary. He was educated in the self, and the symbols on the slate revealed a practical realization of that knowledge. No one in the community was encouraging the child either. He was the son of the king, who was the leader of the Daityas. Hiranyakashipu was expecting to hear something else from his son. The father wanted Prahlad to be interested in ruling over a kingdom, in maintaining and expanding power. The father did not want Prahlad to have allegiance to Vishnu. But we see that Vishnu included the child. Prahlad was allowed to worship. Prahlad worshipped in a manner that betrayed the authority figures around him. Prahlad was breaking the law in a sense to the bewilderment of the elders. This is the kindness and compassion of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He is never lost to those who are thinking of him. He is always there for those who want to connect with him. Yoma pashyati sarvatra, sarvam chamai pashyati, tasyaham na pranashyami, sa chame na pranashyati. Quote, for one who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me, I am never lost, nor is he ever lost to me. Lord Krishna, Bhagavad-gita 6:30. In closing, from age excluded, only elders included. A question of maturity, so the dangers not to know. But God universally there, even in play of child aware. Like Prahlad, the name to write, and chakra, drawn beautiful sight.